We know that young people learn best when there's a positive emotional experience while learning, and Southeast Alaska offers that. With any luck, this week aboard the National Geographic Quest could be the spark that ignites a love for nature that will last their entire life. My name is Kimberly Baldwin, and I am a certified field educator and a naturalist for Lindblad Expeditions and National Geographic. This is called the cup fungus. To become a certified field educator, you have to go through the training and certification of National Geographic Education Program. Those tentacles come out, he means he likes you. My role on board is to take these young people and expose them to nature and wild places, and allow them to come together as a group and develop observation, communication, collaboration, and problem solving, and then take that experience back home with them. Southeast Alaska is majestic with its snow-covered mountains, its beautiful forest, and different areas to explore. Traveling by ship gives us the opportunity to see humpback whales in their natural environment, and at times they will come close to the ship. Other times we'll get to see them doing this behavior, which is cooperative feeding called bubble netting. If we're lucky, as we're cruising, we'll spot black bears or coastal brown bears along the shore. When the tide is out, bears will go down to the water's edge. It's a rare but wonderful thing. One of the great draws here are the glaciers, these beautiful blue chunks of ice that we get to maneuver through and visit. Sometimes we are lucky enough to see harbor seals on the ice or even an Arctic tern.
One came up right in front of me. I was blown away. It was the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
It was really special and I've never seen anything like it before.
One of the activities we do on board is to make an ice cream glacier. And that's where we have ice cream and whipped cream to show the difference in densities of the snow on top of the glacial ice. It's a delicious analogy. We also gather in the lounge and do something quite unique. We'll take a chunk of glacial ice and allow it to melt. And then I'll save that water, and with the young group, we will paint with watercolors. And by painting a glacier, that gives a different meaning when you're using actual 500-year-old ice. Yep. On board, we have an ROV, a remotely operated vehicle. The young group have the chance to drive this along the ocean floor and video what's living down below. Students have the chance to use a real plankton tow. We'll collect the plankton, put it under the video microscope, and then display it on the large screen.
So many around.
This isn't pretend, this is real science. Sometimes they're surprised at the amount of microfiber pollution in the water. Seeing evidence of water pollution in remote places really hits home for them, makes this tangible for our young people. This is called plankton, right? Young people are naturally curious, and coming to Southeast Alaska allows that curiosity to fully bloom. When they make the connection between conservation and the abundance of life around them, their faces light up.